everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Tracy Reed and this is Acrylic Pouring with Friends. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So today's video is a fun one. It is for my Facebook group, which is also called Acrylic Pouring with Friends, and I do a monthly contest. So that's what I'm doing for today. I usually try to make it pretty simple so everybody doesn't have to get all kinds of different things. You maybe have everything. And I try to always make it fun, which is really the main thing for me, is just to have some fun. All right, so I'm just going to jump in and get started with the colors and everything. And the technique is going to be a flip cup. It's just basic. I thought we would kind of go back to basics. When I first started many years ago, there were only a handful of techniques, and the flip cup was the very first one that I tried. It's the one that I recommend for all new beginners, just because it teaches you consistency, layering, all kinds of things. So once you kind of can get that, then you can, I always recommend, get that first, and then you can move on to a little bit of harder techniques. All right, so with that being said, the colors that I'm using, since it is July, I'm going to do red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue only. No substitutions. Now, you can use a variety of red, white, and blue. I've got 2 different colors red, 2 different blue, and a couple different whites. You could have them regular, metallic. That part I don't really care about. It just has to be a flip cup, and it has to be red, white, and blue only. So I'm going to go over the colors that I'm using in my flip cup. And one of the reds that I've got here, it's a little bit of a deeper red. It's from Soho, and it's Alizarin Crimson. My other red is lighter, and this one is from Amsterdam. It's Napthol Red Deep. I've got 2 different blues. This one is from Liquitex Basics, and it is Primary Blue. I had some of my stuff out here, but I realized I didn't have all the blues. I ran out of those ones, so I got to order some more blue. Anyway, my next blue is from Soho, and it is Mineral Blue, which is my favorite blue. I love that one. And then, so I do have a couple other whites, like I said. I'll go over this one last, but this one is White Pearl. It's from FolkArt. I do have the bottle for that. It's one of my favorite. I used to use this White Pearl all the time back in the day. And it really will help you to get natural cells in your painting. So if you're having trouble, FolkArt White Pearl for me was always a go-to for cells. Now sometimes it makes crazy cells and takes over, but I'm only going to use maybe one time in my cup and see what happens. So my last white, which is, you can see that it's white in the bottle, but if you know anything about me, you know that I love the DecoArt Enchanted paints. This is the Enchanted Shimmer Blue. So here's the bottle for that. So if you guys are not, have never heard of the Enchanted Shimmer paints or are new to them, they've been around for several years. But what happens is they come in Enchanted Shimmer and just Enchanted. The Shimmer, obviously Shimmer, it's in the name, so it's kind of self-explanatory. It's got glitter shimmer to it. It's beautiful. So when it dries, it will be the color that it says. So Enchanted Shimmer Blue, this one will dry with a blue glittery look to it. And I love all the Enchanted Shimmer paints. They are some of my favorite paints to use. I use them a lot. All right, so I am going to go ahead and do a little prep, and then I will be back and get started. All right, so I'm ready to go. I've got the caps off my paint. I've got my cup that I will be using. This cup was printed on my 3D printer. It is a reusable mixing flip cup. Love these. Also, I am working on a 12-inch round, so I have it on my canvas levelers. And these are some of my favorite things to use. When I first started, we didn't have canvas levelers. These are awesome. They're adjustable. And they're awesome. So when you pour a painting and you leave the room, you know that it's level and you don't have to worry about things sliding off because, like I said, when I first started, we didn't have all these cool products to help us. So if you're interested, if you guys don't know, I make a lot of acrylic pouring tools. You can check out acrylicpouringtools.com. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and start layering my paints in my cup. All right, guys, so here we go. All right, I'm going to lift it up a little. Woo! I do not like the drippy part. We got too much on that side. All right, got me a brand new torch. My other one still works, but it is just completely filthy. Completely filthy. And that one's going to be filthy in no time. All right, so you can see the cells that are developing, maybe. I'm going to lift it up a little bit. You can see all those cells from the white pearl. And I'm not sure which way I want to go, but I'm just going to pick away and go. Because it will develop. And I'm just going to spin it around. It's kind of hard with my hand, because I still don't have. Okay, so I'm going to set that down, and I'm going to see where I'm at. That's the one thing, too, is when you tilt, it's a good idea, you know, you tilt and then set it down and kind of assess the situation and see where you're at. I'm not a big wrecker. I have started to kind of have fun with it, but I generally don't like to wreck a lot of stuff. Because then sometimes if you over-wreck it, you're like, ugh, I liked it before I started doing that. But anyway, so while I'm doing this, I'm just going to kind of take a look and see where we're at. I do have some air bubbles. I had to shake up one of those. I'm going to turn this sucker up. And I may have more paint on here than necessary. And you can see it's starting to sell. Maybe you can't right there. That's from those white pearl, that white pearl color. But I am going to tilt a little bit of this off because I think I have too much. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. I don't really like that anyway. So we're going to tilt that off, and then I'm going to bring it back. Okay. I kind of, there we go. I'm going to set this down now. And you can see those, that one I don't really care for. I do not really like that one. I'm going to go ahead and stretch this off too. See, and I'm overdoing what I didn't want to do, and I'm doing it. I said I wasn't going to, and then I did, but I didn't. I don't like that one white cell there. Okay, this could be a cool backdrop of something. All right, so I think what's going to happen is I'm going to do another one over top of it because I don't really like it. Okay, so I'm not really liking what's going on here. I poured some more in a cup, and I'm just going to flip another one on top of it. I just had too much paint on the first one. Now it is kind of selling up right here, which I still don't like, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this. There we go. Cool, that's cool. Kind of like that ribbon. All right. Oops, there's still some more air bubbles. I mean, they'll pop. Maybe. You can see, here's my old one. It's a wreck. It's a wreck. Still works, though. All right, we're going to do this again. And I'm just going to spin it around. Definitely like this one better. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I am going to leave this. I have got a lot of cleanup to do. I'm going to try to scoop up a lot of that paint so I can use it as a base for something else. I will give you guys some close-ups of the cool detail. I love the way the colors blended in this. I'm kind of really hoping that the white pearl does not overreact, because it has a tendency to overreact. And when I did the second cup, which I had shut my camera off and then forgot when I did the cup. Anyway, I only put one thin little bit of layer of that white pearl in there. So, yeah, so make sure you guys stick around for to the end, because I will show you the dried result. All right, stay tuned. All right, y'all, here we go with the dried result, and I really love this one. The first one I didn't like so much. That's why I did a second flip cup over top of it, so this one is much, much better. I like the composition and the colors, the way they blended as well. And that DecoArt Enchanted Blue Shimmer is just gorgeous. I love that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And make sure if you like this video to give it a thumbs up. And if you are not a member of my Facebook group, Acrylic Pouring with Friends, group by Tracy Reed, make sure to go join. That way you can enter this month's contest. There will be a post in the featured section with all the details, and that is where you can post a photo of your painting. Oh, and if I didn't mention, there is a prize for the winner, and who doesn't love a prize? All right, I hope you enjoyed my video today. Make sure that you go check out acrylicpouringtools.com for all your acrylic pouring tool needs. I hope you guys have a happy and safe 4th of July. And I have a bunch more videos that I know you will enjoy as well. And I will catch you in the next one.